Okay, my friend, thank you for tuning in to Win Your Days today. Win Your Days is a movement of men rising up to win in life, love, and business. And I never want you to forget that you are an athlete in the great game of life. As a matter of fact, the biggest stadium you'll ever play in as a man is the stadium of your own life, and every day is game day. Now, I'm super excited to bring this interview to you as I was recently able to reconnect with my old high school football coach, Joey Wiles. And we were in his home talking about life, talking about sports. Coach Wiles has spent 3 decades coaching high school football. I had the opportunity, the privilege, the honor of playing for him in his early coaching career at Melbourne High School. But Coach Wiles has spent 2 decades coaching for St. Augustine High School, where he won a state championship. He was two-time runner-up to state championship. He went to the playoffs 17 consecutive years, and he's amassed 198 wins in 20 years at St. Augustine High School. Incredible career. The list of accolades goes on and on. So I can spend the whole time sharing those accolades with you, but those are some of the highlights. Coach Wiles currently works for Flagler College in the athletic department there. And again, had an opportunity to visit him in his home and talk about life and football. Grab something to write with, grab something to write on. You're going to want to take down some of these key takeaways. Let's get started.
Good. It was you were a great player at Melbourne, and obviously, going to North Carolina on scholarship to play running back at UNC.
Yeah.
Undersized.
Yeah.
But
Let's go there
great,
for a minute.
great blocker, great runner.
Well, I want to go there. I want to go there
yeah.
because okay, so University of North Carolina, Division I, and I've heard you say that Jason really he was kind of borderline Division I, Division II, and I agree because of I'm not even 5'10", right? But I had some other skills and tools, whatever. But so knowing that, all right, he's borderline Division I, Division II. What was it? What did you see? And I know I'm asking you to think back in the memory tanks. What did you see that like, okay, wow, he went Division I. What was there a differentiating factor that we can take from that, apply to life, and pass it on?
I think your confidence. I think you believed enough in yourself that you were going to get it done. You weren't one of those that thought, well, maybe I'll do it. And Lou Holtz spoke of this when he left and went to the New York Jets. In his book, he talks about, I took the Jets job, and I basically said, hey, you know what? I'm going to try professional football. If I don't make it, I can always come back. And he said that was such a terrible thing to do to the New York Jet organization. He should have been more like, hey, I'm going to burn the boat. I'm going to burn the boat. I'm not coming back. I'm going to do everything I can to stay. I think that's what you had that mentality of, I can go up and do this. And no one was going to talk me out of it.
Right.
So that's why you were able to do that.
That's a great point. Yeah. Wow. And I think in a man's life, that confidence of, this is what I'm doing, I'm determined, and I'm going to stick with it. I think so many men and entrepreneurs, once they face that first failure, second failure, they drop off. Half the entrepreneurs fall off within the first failure. And so just by you sticking with it, being confident in yourself, and so you might be going, well, how does a man build confidence? And I think you talked about some of it today. First of all, you got to get the reps in.
Yeah.
You got to get your practice in. And one of the biggest things you talked about today was research. You have to prepare. If a man gets his reps in, and if a man prepares,
correct,
then it's that confidence, that belief in yourself. I'll put it to you like this. Romans chapter 10, verse 17 says, belief or faith comes through hearing. So what are you telling yourself? Because everything you say to yourself, you're hearing it. And I can promise you this, if you get your reps in, if you prepare, like Coach, like you were telling us today, and if you pay attention to your self-talk and you build yourself up and build that kind of faith, belief comes through hearing, you're going to crush it. There's nothing that you can't do, whether it's on the field or, the playing field of life. And so that's a great way to play the game. And again, Coach, thanks so much.
Yeah.